And now for a live look outside from our Unico US Bank Plaza Skycam. 34 degrees to start off this Wednesday morning in the city of Boise, but you are going to be seeing some haze settling in over the valley. Good morning, everyone. I'm Blake McCoy. Boise Inc. will be laying off 300 people at a paper mill in Oregon. That company says it's cutting back on its pulp and paper production in St. Helens and also restructuring that plant. In addition to those 300 jobs, Boise Inc. is also laying off another 25 people elsewhere in the company.
Meanwhile, it is round two for the heads of the big three automakers on Capitol Hill.
Those CEOs will be back before Congress today trying to convince lawmakers to give them a $25 billion lifeline.
All right,
Very good. Well, John's always looking to save money, and John, I have a new way for you this morning.
How's that?
You ready?
Yeah.
Well, Mark Hickson, he's a local guy. He says you can collect rainwater to cut down on your water bill. In this morning's Project Green report, continuing with news covering the nation now, President-elect Barack Obama looks to have zeroed in on who will be the next Attorney General. CBS News confirms that his top choice is Washington Attorney Eric Holder. Holder would be the first African-American to head the Justice Department. Obama's transition team says no final decision has been made. And of course, the big talk last week was Hillary Clinton for Secretary of State. Still haven't heard anything about that. That's gone by the wayside too.
Yeah, we've been hearing that there is some controversy. Of course, Bill Clinton always comes into play.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta wonder, but it's all just talk.
It is talk at this point, and still he hasn't named anyone to his cabinet yet.
Not officially, huh?
Also out of Rexburg, a suspected bank robber apparently chose not to rob again because he says people in the area are just too nice. Madison County Sheriff's detectives say that Yngvar Simonson turned himself in, saying that he robbed a bank in Fort Worth, Texas last month. He ended up in Rexburg, where he spent 3 nights in his car. Simonson told detectives that he planned to rob another bank when he ran out of money, but he changed his mind, saying that the Rexburg locals were just too nice, so he turned himself in.
Kill him with kindness, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Put him behind bars with kindness. There you go.
I'm Kim Bartlett.
And I'm Blake McCoy. Thanks so much for joining us for CBS 2 Eyewitness News at 6 a.m. And can you believe people are already up right now shopping?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be up right now if we weren't here.
The diehards among us. Callie's and Andrea's been live at Best Buy all morning. Callie, the store opened at 5 a.m. Is it still busy out there? We saw Guitar Hero go by just a minute ago behind you. And Callie, we're gonna see if that Wii actually makes it back here to the station now that you promised it to us.
I know. I might have to keep that and just take it home with me. It's a pretty fun game.
All right, thanks so much, Callie. We'll check in with you in about a half hour. Stay warm inside out there.
Yeah, it's a lot warmer in here than outside.
All right, thanks, Callie. I think Kim and we have different ideas of fun from those kids out at the mall.
This is CBS 2 Eyewitness News at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're looking at live pictures of the House floor right now. This is breaking news. The U.S. House of Representatives has just finished an initial vote on the financial bailout plan, and that vote has failed. The vote is finishing right now. You can see the latest tally, 207 yeas, 226 nays. So far, this vote has failed, but the vote is still open. Congressional leaders working to hopefully sway some votes and try to get this passed, but it doesn't look good right now. This is not the outcome that President Bush was hoping for this afternoon. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for CBS 2 Eyewitness News at noon. I'm Blake McCoy. Kim Bartlett has today off.
Analog to digital runs smoothly. Live in the news center, Kirsten Thronson, CBS 2 Eyewitness News.
It's one of those things you don't think about until your TV goes blank. We do want to update you. Voting has now closed on the House floor, and the vote for the financial bailout package has failed, at least for now. It has sent the Dow plummeting once again. The Dow is down almost 600 points. And on other news, Boise Mayor Dave Beater is holding a neighborhood meeting today for residents to discuss whatever they'd like.
Eyewitness News.
So, Nicole, we saw some parents out there. Were they told ahead of time before they dropped their kids off this morning?
Well, Blake.
Who says summer ended?
Yeah, summer certainly hasn't ended, and the leaves haven't even changed yet in much of the valley.
No, they're not going to this week. We really need that cold air to get those leaves changing, and it's going to happen.
Next week, it looks like.
That's what it seems like.
All right, thank you, John. Sure. Well, you can bet that the vice presidential candidates will be asked about the bailout during their debate on Thursday, particularly since it just failed in the House of Representatives. But the question a lot of Americans are asking, including some prominent Republicans, is whether vice presidential nominee Sarah Palin is ready. CBS's Jeff Glorer takes a closer look.